When I stand and go loose now, when I go pop, never seen good, oh I never seen good, still never count my loss.
Yo, what is up YouTube? It's your boy Dr. Crypto bringing y'all a brand new video, finally. I know I've been gone for a little bit here. I'm trying to swing back into the uploads, folks. But we're going to be talking about some of that stuff y'all love, that crypto talk. But of course, you know your boy got to drop the random fact of the day. So, did you guys know that the first alarm clock ever was only able to ring at 4 AM? If you did not know, now you know. So, before we start the video, gotta give you guys a quick disclaimer here. I'm not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This is simply my opinion mixed in with a few facts to help you guys make your own decisions here within the crypto space. With that being said, this is a sponsored video. However, I'm not gonna do any sponsored video reviews on anything I don't feel is a safe investment. We're gonna be talking about Crowd Machine, all right? All future blockchain apps will be built and run using Crowd Machine, all right? So this has a great use case and is going to be solving a lot of problems in the future when it comes to crypto and apps. All right, so we're going to read over this, basically give you guys some information, help you guys decide whether or not you think it's a good investment. Just going to go over the site like I normally would. Of course, site will be in the link below. Go ahead, click that link in the description. You guys can go check this out yourself. I always encourage that you do your own due diligence, of course, when it comes to crypto or anything in general. So let's go ahead and talk about Crowd Machine. So say goodbye to Oz and Azure, never write code again, get apps to the market 40 times faster, or 45, I'm sorry. So basically the purpose of Crowd Machine is to help people who don't have any experience in programming. So you don't have to know how to code, you don't have to know how to program or anything like that, but you can make apps for crypto. All right, so I think this is going to be very revolutionary as a technology when it comes to the crypto space. We're just going to talk about it a little bit more. So for the private sale, now obviously, as you can see here, it says $100,000. All right, the minimum contribution for the private sale is $100,000. Now, obviously, that's a bit much, but in that case, just wait for the public sale. All right, the public sale is going to start in 27 days, 6 hours and 12 minutes. All right, so it's not that far away. You have plenty of time to go ahead and get ready for this project, but I think it's going to be a great project, and I do recommend that you guys do look into it. So registration is currently open. So what is Crowd Machine? Crowd Machine is an advanced distributed computer. All right, embedded within the computer is an app development engine that requires no coding, enabling anyone to create decentralized apps and smart contracts without limitation. So, like I said, it's going to be very revolutionary, very awesome project, very enthusiastic. So let's go ahead and actually see how it works. All right, so Crowd Machine consists of a decentralized peer-to-peer network called the Crowd Computer. All right, the Crowd Computer is distributed on the Crowd Machine communities, mobile devices, and computers, where each device on the network functions to execute decentralized apps. Built into the Crowd Computer is a highly capable blockchain and decentralized app builder technology called the Crowd App Studio. So I think that's fucking awesome. So I have a little bit of a background in programming, so just, you know, my inner nerd here, kind of loving this. All right, so the Crowd App Studio allows developers and non-developers to build decentralized apps that run on the Crowd Computer. Crowd App Studio is easy to use, so I'm guessing it's very new, user friendly, probably simple as using like Sony Vegas or something like that. Functionally rich and enables the creation of decentralized apps to meet any requirement. Additionally, blockchain smart contracts can be created to meet the most demanding requirements. Now, when I do always look at these projects, because obviously I'm approached about reviews and I don't always just push anything out, right? So I get plenty of offers to review stuff, but like I said, there's only certain things I accept, and most of the time it's usually when I'm actually interested in the project. Crowd Machine is going to be one of those projects that I'm probably going to invest into. I think it's a very interesting project, very enthusiastic, like I said earlier, and I think it's going to be great for the crypto space. So once your decentralized app is built, it is deployed across the Crowd Computer for you and made available to your customers. All right, so keep that in mind. This is for developers as well as non-developers. So I'm going to assume that there are things that developers can do within the App Studio that, you know, non-developers can do. So of course, if you're a developer, it's probably going to be a little bit more beneficial that you have a background, but what they're saying is that you don't have to be a developer in order to use this software, which is really great. So the Crowd App Studio has access to CrowdShare, a library of reusable source code the community has created. So it's open source, keep that in mind. CrowdShare speeds up decentralized app development even further. All right, so we have the customers, and let's see what this is here. Source code. Okay, so you have this is how their little circle of life is working here. So we got the customers, incents app developers to participate in creating a global repository of reusable objects, enabling them to monetize their intellectual capital or intellectual property. So we have the Crowd Machine, Then we have the app developers. So a percentage of the customer annual payment is made available for payment to app developers who can have contributed to CrowdShare. I totally fucking butchered that reading, but you guys get the point. So we have CrowdShare. App developers create app behaviors and place them into CrowdShare where they can be downloaded for use by other app developers or customers. So, you know, obviously very nice little working model right there. Apps can be created using Crowd App Studio and deployed to the Crowd computer. Crowd Machine enables off-chain apps to be created that are blockchain agnostic. So, pretty safe software run by a blockchain technology. Obviously, if you guys are here, you probably know what a blockchain is. If you don't know what a blockchain is, you have to do a little bit more research on crypto. You need to do some more research. All right? I am going to make videos on stuff like that though as well. So we will be talking about that in future videos. But let's go ahead and meet the team. All right, let's see what we got here. Who's running the show? All right, do we got people who are experienced running this? Let's take a look. So got a few people who I've read into this. Obviously, you know, I'm just presenting this as if I'm the new user to this website. So we look at this, we want to find out how experienced these guys are, and of course I also recommend that you do go look at the team. Now, if an ICO doesn't have a place where you can see a team, it's a little bit fishy. Okay, you can't really put a face to anything. Of course, you know, the people could always lie, but it's just a little bit more comfortable when you know that there's a team, there's advisors, and you get to know these people a little bit. All right, so they all seem to have experience in their background. A lot of these people are in crypto as well, so they're not just coming out of nowhere not knowing what they're doing. These people clearly know what they're doing. Now here are all their social medias. Of course, you can follow it if you come check out the site, which you should. You have their Twitter, their LinkedIn, you know, Telegram, everything you can possibly find here, their YouTube channel and everything. All right, so news and events, they have a news page, help you keep up with the news as well. The news for Crowd Machine, that is. All right, so I'm gonna assume that they do live events. All right, so you can probably go visit some of the events or upcoming events in the future and come here to get your latest news on Crowd Machine. I mean, it's very simple, very informative website. It's very new user friendly. It's not really anything hard here to understand. All right, so let's actually go over the token cell a little bit because they do have a white paper and everything here. Of course, be sure to come check out the white paper. Now, when it comes to cryptos, all right, when it comes to cryptocurrencies, there's a couple of things you have to take into account. First of all, the white paper is just usually a general overall overview of the entire project. All right, you can usually find every detailed thing that you're probably looking for in the white paper. However, the white paper isn't the only thing you need to know. Okay, anything you have a white paper, you also have to know whether or not their token has a use case, which in this scenario, obviously it has a use case. Okay, so it's a utility kind of coin. They're providing a product that's actually useful in the outside world, unlike some tokens that are just there, or some cryptocurrency that are just there and just created but don't actually have a specific purpose or job. Obviously, this technology will be very helpful when it comes to anything that comes to app development with crypto. All right, so that is where their use case is. On top of that, they have a white paper. On top of that, they have a great looking team. Site is put together quite nicely, so really there's nothing you can complain about. Looks like a great enthusiastic project in my opinion. Now we have the actual token sale agreement here. Now they have a bunch of disclaimers and warnings. Of course, come through, read all of this. Nobody really ever wants to read this. If we're being honest, nobody really ever wants to take the time out to read. I know even me personally, I haven't gone over every single detail of this yet, but I will. All right, so if I'm investing into a project, I want to know what I'm investing in fully. So when you see stuff that has warning, risk, disclaimers, read it all. All right, read it all so you can kind of get an understanding, so you're not surprised if anything happens later or anything like that. But in general, very good project. All right, that's my opinion about this. Check it out yourselves. If I didn't think it was good, I would not be sitting here promoting it. All right, so we come over here to this page, and what problems does Crowd Machine solve? All right, so decentralized networks are too slow to run complex decentralized apps. Crowd Machine is fast and runs any decentralized app. I'm sorry. Writing decentralized apps and smart contracts is hard. I'm assuming they're talking about programming here if you have no background. Crowd Machine makes it easy even if you're not a developer. Writing decentralized apps and smart contracts takes a long time. Crowd Machine makes it super fast. Deploying decentralized apps is tedious. Crowd Machine makes it a one-click process. So getting your apps out there, they're helping you with that. All right, so they're they're not only your middleman, but they're also offering the product. All right, so hosting apps is expensive. Crowd Machine makes it inexpensive. Hosting your apps as well. Okay, so they're offering a lot. All right, as you guys can clearly see. So get paid to be a member of the Crowd Machine community. Crowd Machine is focused on the community. The people who participate in the Crowd Machine technology combine it to form the most advanced distributed network and decentralized app technology available today. Community members can be app authors, those that create apps, or app processors, those who use devices to run apps on the network. Whether an app author or an app processor, community members are paid for their participation. So you can get paid to actually participate in this community, which is very great. Now, a lot of ICOs don't offer stuff like that, all right? Not just ICOs in general, but projects. This is a very community-driven based project, as you guys can see. Obviously, it would have to be because the product that they're offering does revolve heavily around the community. So anyone can create Crowd Machine decentralized apps and get paid. Anyone can use their devices, spare capacity to run Crowd Machine decentralized apps and get paid. So you can use any device. You can use a damn phone to run, share some of your capacity, and you can get paid for that, which is really cool. All right, so great project overall. That's really all I have to say about it. Registration is open, so be sure to go check out Crowd Machine. Great people. Love what they're doing over there. But that is going to be all for this video, folks. Hopefully you did enjoy it. If you did, please be sure to drop a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you are new. All right, so we're going to be doing more videos here in the future. We got plenty of videos coming up just talking about crypto terms in general, getting you guys to know crypto terms, getting you guys more familiar with crypto, my technical analysis journey, you know, just learning more about technical analysis and so on and so forth. So we got a lot of stuff to push at you guys. Stick around for it, but that's going to be it, folks. Peace.